Hello everyone. So I changed my mind. I decided to go ahead and I really wanted to open her. So I thought I'd go ahead and do her unboxing. Since I really haven't seen, I don't think I've seen any unboxing videos of her yet. This is Kanon Shibuya from the anime Love Live Superstar. Love Live Superstar, okay with Love Live Superstar. There's some good elements to it, but I feel like I'm more of a Niji Kasaki fan, which I was kind of, at the time I was kind of like upset about them not doing Niji Kasaki nendoroids. I still wish they would, because Niji Kasaki is, I think after season 2 it's immensely more popular than Superstar. The thing that I liked about Superstar was that there were 5 members, and I think that's why initially Good Smile Company were going to do these nendoroids. But then they announced that they're having 4 more, so there's the groups of 9. So they're another group of 9, and I think Good Smile sadly may have jumped the coop before they ended up doing my favorite girls from Superstar, because I still don't know which one I like better. I go back and forth between Cuckoo and Sumire. Sumire was kind of late to the game. Like, I really liked Cuckoo at first, but then Sumire kind of like took over, especially after the events where it led to what is that song? It's been so long since I've seen season 1. But anyway, her center song in the show. But Kanon is great. She's an awesome Love Live leader. Like, they have a tendency, some of the leaders have a tendency to be kind of like to me, but Kanon's actually pretty cool. I don't know if it's canon, or I don't know how, I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and watched it. I say that, yet I watched an episode the other day, because I started watching season 2 a little bit. Anyways, this is the piece de resistance. It is Nendoroid 1737. This is basically the Nendoroid that everybody's been wanting for the other girls. The Muse Nendoroids had 2 releases. They had the opening stage outfits, and then they had the second run was the training outfits. Everybody seems to love the training outfits, me included. I loved the training outfits. I mean, I have some of both, but I don't have like the whole team. Now Aqua, they only got 1 round, so they only got the original opening Jumping Heart outfits. They did receive an Nendoroid more for their Around the World thing, but I feel like that was kind of like people were like there was only 1 or 2 outfits that people got, and I think it was more of like, okay, I could use this for this character, I could use this, would be cute with that. So there were only some that could be used for other things, and I think that's really what drew people to those, than necessarily like, oh, you know, let me switch out Kanon's head and have her be an Australian wilderness girl. Like, it was kind of a hit or miss there. I think, or one of the big things that I think drew people to that one, though, was the fact that they made it to where you couldn't, there were alternate headpieces for the hair for Riko and Yoshiko, and you could only get those if you got a full set, which I think that kind of got people to buy them, and then you see a lot of people trying to sell off the other ones that they didn't want. Anyways, on a tangent, I think Kanon is really cute from what I can tell. She's in her school uniform, which is what everybody was like, oh, you know, I want them to go back and do Muse and do school uniforms. I'm like, please, can we not? I'm like, Muse doesn't need another round. Let's not be another Yuri camp, please. Anyways, I think she's pretty cute. I probably won't show the box up close because the box is pretty simple. Like, it's just orange, which is her character color, and it has different poses on it, and her poses are pretty simple. But then again, it's because she's in a school uniform. I did order her through Good Smile directly, so I can get the pre-order bonus. And we'll open the pre-order bonus right now while I'm on camera. And it is a special base with her icon. So I thought that was cute. I'm a sucker for bonus bases. The only thing is that I'm sad that they didn't do, I mean, their OP dresses weren't great. But I did like with Aqua and Muse that they came with the bases with the risers, because I actually use almost all the risers that you get, because they give you like a medium and a large size riser. So I actually use those in my Nendoroid displays. So I actually miss getting the risers, but the round base is still cool. Anyways, since I'm not really going to show the box, let's go ahead, or show the box up close again. Let's go ahead and open her up and see what she looks like on the inside. That sounded really bad coming out on that. But anyway, let's take a look at her, shall we? So here she is. I haven't taken her out of the box yet. I thought I'd go over some of the extras you get, which it's bare minimal. But at least this is the first Love Live Nendoroid, possibly the last Love Live Nendoroid we will get, with actually 3 faces. Most of the Love Live Nendoroids, if you're watching this video, you probably own them or have seen them before. They only normally come with 2 faces. This one comes, but it's a little bit of a cop-out. The closed eyes with that mouth open. I mean, it could be a singing face, so I'll give it a pass. But most of the time I call the eyes closed a cop-out. Because you do see a lot of just similar faces like these in other Nendoroids. Then she has her default face with the open mouth smile. And then I love this one. This is the embarrassed face. That's probably the one I'm going to end up using. She also comes with her headphones, as you see in the beginning of the series when Cuckoo is trying to convince her to start the idol school, the school idol club with her. Lord have mercy, I had a brain fart there. She also comes with a backpack, which that's cute. It's got a little peg in there. You just take it out and exchange it. It probably, yeah, it has a little peg for you to use for the base. So you can display her with it. She's got extra arms and an extra bent leg. The only thing I really don't care about this design is the divide in the arms. That kind of really bothers me, and it's not as aesthetically pleasing, I think, as if they just made it all one piece. In this case, I would have been like, okay, well, why not do the summer uniform instead of the winter? They are actually making Figmas of all the first round of members of Liella, of Love Live's Superstar, in Figma form, and all those are actually the summer uniform. I think it would have been better just to do that and just to make this whole arm like one piece instead of making it where it divided at the hand. Because I also thought, I was like, well, it would still look bad divided at the hand. Anyways, I'm going to get her out and get her posed and yeah, see what she's like. And here is our first pose. This is the pose off the box. It's real simple to do. You just kind of like turn her to the side. You have one arm kind of
in a downward, you can actually, like, on the box that shows it a little further up and maybe turned. Because I guess that is one thing you could do. I guess that's a plus for having the cuts right there, is that they can, it gives you more dynamic poses, or ability to make more dynamic poses without them having to give you any extra parts. But like in some designs, it comes across better than others. Like I've seen some where, you know, they have like a bangle or something right there on the arm, and you have the extra arm, and it hides it. But in this case, it's just very apparent. But it's been the kind of standard lately for Nendoroids. Still a really cute. I did notice mine has like a small little dust spot where the dust particle was painted over, but it's not real bad. You know how picky I am if you've been watching me. If you've been watching these videos. I do like there is a gradient on her hair, which is really nice, that they always do with Nendoroids. And I think her hair actually came out really well. Yeah, like I think it really came out nice. And I actually really like the default face. Like it's really cute. But yeah, and then I just switched out this leg. That's really the only thing I did other than get her out of the box. Because I you know how I like to use each and every faceplate at least once in my reviews. But thus far, she's cute. The only thing that I saw that was really weird, the arms actually have rather defined seam lines, which is weird. I haven't really noticed that in Nendoroids, but like I was looking at it in the light, and I was like, yeah, okay. It's not a deal breaker. It's not anything that you'd see from far off, but when I was looking it up close, I was like, okay, that's a harsher seam line than I'm used to on the arms. See, I think you can see it right there in the light. I just thought that was a little odd. But then again, like I said, not a deal breaker, especially since this is one of your cheaper of your Nendoroids these days. I mean, like I said, these days, it's still not like back in the good old days when Nendoroids and figure collecting in general was more affordable. Anyways, I'm going to probably put her with the backpack next and check out how that goes. Okay. Now, two things I noticed when trying to attempt this pose from the box. Lord, her hair wasn't even closed in all the way. When the backpack actually looks really cute. It has like the two like little sleeves right here. Mine almost looks like it had two sleeves from the same side almost, because this one actually fits into the crevice quite nicely, like almost seamlessly, where this one looks this one over here, don't know if you can see it, just kind of looks a little awkward, like it doesn't want to stay like this one does. Yeah, so it could be I could just need to fiddle with it a little bit more. And also the backpack didn't look like it wanted to go on straight in general. But it's still really, really, really cute. I actually like this pose better than I thought I would. And actually it really does do well with, like if I had the headphones, because there's this pose that's on the box, but I wanted to use the backpack. This one right here is actually a really cute pose. I'm actually going to use the headphones next. But yeah, this is a really cute pose right there. And it makes it look like she's singing, especially if you notice, or if you've seen the first couple of episodes when she has her headphones on and she's singing and not realizing that anybody else is paying attention to her. But yeah, like, the backpack's really cute. It actually has like a little charm on it, which is really cute. And I noticed that they gave you they only give you one extra leg, but they show it as you using it for both the left and the right, which I thought was kind of wild. Because most of the time, Good Smile Company gives you, they give you 2 bent legs, even if you're not going to use both bent legs in the same pose. But I mean, to me, it's clever because you can't really tell if that's a left foot or a right foot on that bent leg. You really can't. But yeah, I thought that was kind of smart for them. And also, if you notice, I really do love when they do stuff like this. Like the shoes are really super glossy, and I'm here. I'm living for it. I'm here for it. Anyways, let's go ahead and put her in the final pose of the evening. So, after fiddling with her for a while, I realized the extra arms that they give you are actually, they give you the bent parts, but the extra arm parts are actually to make her take a wider arm stance. So like when I was trying to do the bent arms for this little pose, like it kept on looking too wide. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. They actually show her on the box right there at the bottom with her holding her arms straight out. So that's what these are for, is for that purpose. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, that's pretty nice. But anyways, I found that out too late because this is the pose that I was trying to do. Now, on the box, it actually shows her like kind of like gripping the side of the headphones. Yeah, that doesn't work. You kind of have to simulate it. This hand doesn't actually like hold anything. I feel like it's better used for the strap on the back perhaps, but even then it's really hard to get these arms that close. They keep on wanting to fall out. So I just scooped it just to show you the extra hand that it came with. I just scooped it like that. But I really do like this pose. I think it's cute. Yeah. I really like it. Besides that, there's not much to say. I did find an imperfection in mine. There is a paint fall on the headphones, which I'm sad about, but I think I could possibly fix it. So I'm not going to ask for another pair of headphones. I don't know, maybe I should. But yeah, the headphones are really cute. They can only go on this way. You can't flip them around and have them on the other way. And they kind of just dangle there. They don't have like a set place. So just sit it and like leave it alone. Otherwise you may have like a paint transfer, either to or from them. So yeah, be careful with that. I also have a tendency to at least take her head most of the way off before you put them down in there, because it's hard getting it around and you don't want it to like misshapen. Anyways, yeah, I think she's cute. If you find her for a good price, I'd definitely pick her up. She's a simple nendoroid, but at the end of the day, like, this one seems a lot easier to deal with. Sometimes the ones that are simplistic are easier to deal with, and like you can pick her up and like, you know, put her somewhere on your desk and not have to worry about parts flying off or your cat knocking her over. I am getting a Camille from Twisted Wonderland. I'm getting him in probably sometime either the end of this month or next month. And like, I'm preparing myself for him because he has all these like elaborate like little pieces all the way around his head. I'm just like, he's going to be he's really pretty. But yeah, he's going to be a pain. Where these simplistic ones are kind of like, oh, you know, they're cute. You don't have to like do a whole lot. But yeah, if you like Liella or Love Live Superstar, or Love Live in general, I would definitely pick her up, especially since we don't know if we're going to get the rest of Liella. I hope we do, because I would love a Cuckoo and a Sumire. But yeah, I'm having a feeling that Good Smile saw that they were getting 4 more members and were like, nope, let's not go down that route. Because I think that's why they didn't do why they had decided to do Superstar instead of Niji Kasaki, because Niji Kasaki had 9 and then they were adding 3. So yeah, well, technically, is it technically 12? Because you have to add the main character even though she doesn't sing, or you even though she doesn't sing. But yeah, like I think she's definitely cute. I love the shy pose. I mean, especially with the bonus base, it gives it a little bit more flair. Maybe that's why I'm kind of like pro getting this nendoroid. But yeah, let me know what you think about her. What other Love Live nendoroids you would like to see in the future, if we get any, because Hololive has basically taken over everything. But yeah, and I think the next figure I'm going to do will be the Miku. I just got to make room for her, and with her not having huge pigtails, Kanon takes up a little bit less space. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Later.